Now, moving on to the business news, the Nigerian aviation industry is one of the most effective and efficient and fast-growing sector for service delivery and in terms of movement of persons and goods and for economic growth across the country. Though the sector has also witnessed its highs and lows, it still remains the safest means of transportation within the country and across the globe. With the theme, CEO's Outlook for the Nigerian Aviation Sector in 2026, the convener and Chief Executive Officer, Nigerian Entrepreneurship Summit and Honors, Emeka Ugwu-Oju, says the Aviation Roundtable were called experts in the industry and avenue to brainstorm on ways to improve service delivery in the sector.
The whole concept of this is to bring CEOs of the public and private sectors to share their thoughts on how the past year had been and then how this year should be. So that when we come here the following year, we'll look at the next CEO's outlook. Did we get it right? Did we get it wrong? And so on. And
Players also emphasized the importance of the roundtable, which they say could not have come at a better time as contemporary issues such as safety, flight delays, high cost of ticketing, especially during festive periods, amongst others, were exhaustively discussed.
Its health reflects the confidence of investors, the efficiency of governance, and the seriousness with which a nation approaches long-term planning. In Nigeria, aviation has demonstrated remarkable resilience, often operating in the face of macroeconomic pressures, infrastructure constraints, regulatory complexity, and evolving global standards. Yet, resilience alone is not enough. As we journey in 2026, the central question before us is not merely how the sector will survive, but how it will transform. How do we move from managing constraints to unlocking capacities?
Our projection is, like I said earlier, is focused on satisfaction of the flying public. We ensure that flights delays are cut down drastically. We also maintain that the skies should remain safe. So we emphasize on training of professionals, like not just the pilots, the cabin crew, engineers. We make sure their training is scrutinized and up to international standards before we issue licenses, all to ensure that Nigerian skies remain safe.
We remain committed to promoting efficient public service delivery, institutional reform, and enabling environments that support innovation, entrepreneurship, and sustainable sector growth in line with the federal government's development plans. I commend NESH Aviation and its partners for inaugurating this roundtable and for their dedication to thought leadership and constructive dialogue in Nigeria's aviation and entrepreneurship ecosystem. It is my hope that the deliberation will give practical insights and actionable recommendations that will strengthen the sector as we look ahead to 2026 and beyond.
According to the convener, the event has met the expectations and objectives it is meant to achieve, and NESH will continue to contribute its quota in achieving robust aviation sector for the country. We take another short break. When we return, we bring you stories from the foreign scene and, of course, the sports world. Please stay with us.